Hello students, today we will study part 2 of real numbers, chapter 1 of class 10 mathematics. For part 1, please watch my video on real numbers part 1. To get notification of my new videos, please subscribe my channel. Irrational numbers. A number S is called irrational if it cannot be written in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. So a number which cannot be written in the form of P by Q is called as irrational number. Few examples are root 2, root 3, root 5, 0.10110110111 and so on. So let's look at the last example. In this example, we see that after decimal, the digits are non-recurring and non-terminating. So a number whose decimal expansion is non-terminating, non-recurring is called irrational numbers. तो स्टूडेंट, आपको अगर इरेशनल नंबर्स के बारे में थोड़ा डिटेल में जानना है तो यू कैन वॉच माय वीडियो ऑन नंबर सिस्टम चैप्टर 1 ऑफ क्लास 9th. So students, we will prove one theorem on let P be a prime number if P divides A square, then P divides A where A is a positive number. So students, हमें यहाँ पे given है कि P divides A square और हमें prove करना है कि P also divides A. So let the prime factorization of A be as follows. So first of all, we will do prime factorization of A, which is A equal to P1, P2 up to Pn, where P1, P2, Pn are primes, not necessarily distinct. Therefore, A square is equal to P1, P2 up to Pn into P1, P2, Pn, which is equal to P1 square, P2 square to Pn square. Now we are given that P divides A square. Therefore, from the fundamental theorem of arithmetic, which states that a number can be factorized into prime numbers in a unique way, it follows that P is one of the prime factors of A square. So, however, using the uniqueness part of fundamental theorem of arithmetic, we realize that the only prime factor of A square are P1, P2 up to P1. So we can say that P is one of P1, P2, Pn. Now we know that A is equal to P1, P2, Pn. So we say that P divides A. Now students, I will tell you a little bit about proof of contradiction, which will be used to prove that a number is irrational or not. To prove a given statement using proof of contradiction, we first of all assume that a contradictory statement is true. For example, if we have to prove that a number 2 is rational number, so we will take 2 is not a rational number, or we say that if we have to prove a number, it is a irrational number. So first of all, we will take that the number is a rational number, then we prove that the assumption is incorrect. So and which conclude that our statement is correct. तो मैं आपको एक बार बताता हूँ. इस प्रोसेस में हम सबसे पहले जो हमें प्रूव करना है, हम उसके अपोजिट स्टेटमेंट को ट्रू अज्यूम करते हैं. जैसे कि अगर हमें रूट 2 को, जो कि मैं आगे एग्जांपल में भी आपको बताऊंगा, को इरेशनल प्रूव करना है, तो सबसे पहले हम ये ले लेंगे रूट 2 इज अ रैशनल नंबर विच इज अपोजिट टू व्हाट वी हैव टू प्रूव. फिर उसके बाद हम उसमें प्रूव करेंगे कि जो हमने अजम्पशन लिया वो इनकरेक्ट है. तो जैसे ही हम ये प्रूव कर देते हैं कि हमारी एजम्पशन इनकरेक्ट है, तो हमारी ओरिजिनल स्टेटमेंट करेक्ट मानी जाएगी, दैट क्योंकि हमने उसका कॉन्ट्रडिक्ट को इनकरेक्ट प्रूव किया है. जैसे अगर हमने रूट 2 को रैशनल लिया है और उसके बाद उसको इनकरेक्ट प्रूव कर दिया है, तो हम कह सकते हैं कि रूट 2 इज अ इरेशनल नंबर. स्टूडेंट्स, अब हमें प्रूव करते हैं रूट 2 इज इरेशनल नंबर. We will use method of proof of contradiction to prove this. So first of all, we assume the reverse of it, that is, let us assume to the contrary that root 2 is rational. Now if root 2 is a rational number, then we can write root 2 in the form root 2 equal to r by s, where s is not equal to 0 and RS are integers. Now if R and S are not co-prime, then there exists a number which can divide them, and so we can also write this in the form of A by B by dividing RS with the common factor, where A, B are co-prime. So students, हमने R और S को इन दोनों के जो कॉमन फैक्टर से डिवाइड कर दिया, and we get in the form A by B. Here A and B are co-primes, means there exists no common factor between A and B. So we can rearrange them. We can write root 2B is equal to A. Now on squaring both sides, we get 2B square equal to A square. So students, हमें पता है b एक इंटीजर है तो b स्क्वायर भी इंटीजर होगा. So it is clear that a square is divided by both b square and 2. So we can write that 2 divides a square. Now from previous theorem, it implies that 2 also divides a. So if you हमने यहाँ प्रूव किया स्टूडेंट्स 2 a को डिवाइड करता है. now we will prove that 2 also divides b. So we can write a is equal to 2c, because 2 can divide a and a is an integer, so we can write a is equal to 2c. So a square is equal to 4c square. We will put this into this, we get 2b square equal to 4c square, where c is also an integer. So now this clearly gives us b square is equal to 2c square. So again we can say that 2 divides b square, which implies that 2 also divides b. So using ये और ये 1 और 2 को अगर हम ध्यान से देखें तो it is clear that 2 divides both a and b. That means 2 is a common factor between a and b. So we can write that therefore from 1 and 2, 2 is a common factor of ab. But ab are co-primes. हमने assume किया था कि ab जो है कॉमन है, को-प्राइम्स है, और को-प्राइम के बीच में कोई कॉमन फैक्टर नहीं होता अदर देन 1. सो दिस contradicts that a b are co-primes. So this contradiction arises due to our wrong assumption that root 2 is rational number. Hence we conclude that root 2 is irrational. स्टूडेंट्स, यहाँ पे हमने प्रूव कर दिया है कि रूट 2 इरेशनल है. कैसे? हमने पहले उसको रैशनल माना. वी हैव फर्स्ट टेकन दैट इट इज अ रैशनल नंबर, देन वी हैव प्रूव दैट आवर अजम्पशन इज रॉन्ग, सो इट इज एन इरेशनल नंबर. सो दिस इज called as proof of contradiction method. So using this we can prove root 2 is a irrational number. Students, we will take one more example. Now root 3 is irrational. We have to prove this. So again we will assume contradiction to it. That is, let us assume that root 3 is rational. So ये contradiction statement हमने assume किया. तो if root 3 is rational, so again we can write root 3 in the form of r by s, where s is not equal to 0 and rs are integers. So again we will divide by common factor of rs such that we get root 3 equal to a by b, where a, b are co-prime integers. So now again we can write it in the form like this, rearranging, squaring it, we get 3b square equal to a square, which implies that 3 divides a square. Again using theorem 1.3, we can say that that 3 divides a. So 3 divides a means 3 is a so if 3 divides a, we can write that a equal to 3c, where c is an integer. So now if squaring it, we get a square is equal to 9c square. हमें यहाँ पे स्क्वायर इसलिए करना है क्योंकि हमें a स्क्वायर की वैल्यू यहाँ पे पुट करनी है. So by putting this in this, we get 3b square equal to 9c square. Again we get b square is equal to 3c square. So we can say that 3 divides c square, which implies that using theorem, and 3 that 3 also divides, and it is b square, divides b. So b square equal to 3c square implies that 3 divides b square, and using theorem again 1.3, we say that 3 also divides b. So now using this and this, we can say that 3 is a common factor between a and b. Again this contradicts our statement that a, b are co-prime, that a, b are co-prime. So this contradiction arises because our first assumption is this contradiction has arisen because our assumption that root 3 is a rational number is wrong, or we can say incorrect. Hence we conclude that root 3 is irrational. स्टूडेंट्स, ये दो एग्जाम्पल के साथ आपको क्लियर हो गया है कि आप प्रूफ ऑफ कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन का कैसे इस्तेमाल करें प्रूव करने के लिए कि कोई नंबर इरेशनल है कि नहीं. स्टूडेंट्स, यहाँ पे हम एक एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं जिसमें एक रैशनल नंबर और इरेशनल नंबर का सब्ट्रैक्शन किया है. ठीक, रैशनल नंबर माइनस इरेशनल नंबर, हम इसे प्रूव करेंगे दिस इज इरेशनल नंबर. सो अगेन वी एज्यूम द contradictory that 5 minus root 3 is a rational number. So we can write 5 minus root 3s equal to a by b, where a and b are co-prime integers. So we can change this as 5 minus a by b equal to root 3. So we can write, rearranging it, that root 3 is equal to 5 minus a by b equals to normally 5b minus a by b. Since a and b are integers, we get 5 minus a by b is rational. Obviously, 5 is a rational number. We assume that a by b is also a rational number. So subtraction of or addition or multiplication of rational number is also a rational number, because rational number is a closed set. We have studied this earlier. So we can write that is a rational number, which implies that root 3 is also a rational number. Now this is a incorrect statement, but root 3 is a irrational number. So that means our first assumption is wrong. So this contradiction is reason. स्टूडेंट्स आप ये एक लैंग्वेज अपनी रट लीजिएगा, बिकॉज ऑफ आवर इन करेक्ट assumption that 5 minus root 3 is rational. So we get 5 minus root 3 is a irrational number. So our proof is complete. Students, now we will show that 3 root 2 is a irrational number. That is, a rational number multiplied by a irrational number will give a irrational number. So first of all, again we assume the reverse of it, that it's contradictory to that 3 root 2 is a rational number. इसका contradictory हम assume कर लेते हैं 3 root 2 is a rational number. So अगर 3 root 2 जो है rational number है, so we can find two co-prime numbers a and b, where b is not equal to 0, such that 3 root 2 equal to a by b. Now if we rearrange it, we can write that root 2 upon a equal to 3 by b. So students, clearly that is right hand side have all integers. A is integer, b is integer, and 3 is a integer number. So a upon 3b is a rational number. So we can say that 3a and b are integers. So by definition of rational numbers, three by b is a rational number. So which implies that root 2 is a rational number, but this is incorrect. So again we conclude that three root 2 is a irrational. फ्रेंड्स, यहाँ पे हमने इसको रैशनल माना, उसके बाद हमने इसको रैशनल फॉर्म में लिख दिया a बाई बी के. सो वी गेट रूट 2 इज इक्वल टू a बाई 3b. अब a 3b तीनों इंटीजर्स है, a भी 3b और b भी. सो बाय डेफिनेशन ऑफ अ रैशनल नंबर वी कैन से दैट a बाई 3b इज अ रैशनल नंबर. सो फ्रॉम हियर वी गेट root 2 is also a rational number, but which is incorrect. We know that root 2 is a irrational number. So our first statement, that is 3 root 2 is a rational number, is incorrect. So we conclude that 3 root 2 is a rational number. Students, आप अपने और कुछ एग्जाम्पल जो एक्सरसाइज में दिए हुए हैं उन्हें ट्राई कर सकते हैं। और सिंपली इन्हीं ये जो 4 एग्जाम्पल मैंने आपको कराए हैं, इन्हीं तरीकों से आप बाकी सभी एग्जाम्पल को इजिली प्रूव कर सकते हैं। रिविजिटिंग रैशनल नंबर्स एंड देयर डेसिमल एक्सपेंशन। स्टूडेंट 9th क्लास में आप लोगों ने रैशनल नंबर्स के बारे में पढ़ा है और उनके टर्मिनेटिंग एक्सपेंशन और नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग डेसिमल एक्सपेंशन के बारे में भी पढ़ा है। अगर आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम है सो यू कैन वॉच माई वीडियो ऑन नंबर सिस्टम्स chapter 1 of 9th class. I will tell you a little bit about them here also. In this section we are going to consider a rational number, say p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0, and explore exactly when the decimal expansion of p by q is terminating and when it is non-terminating or recurring. Students, जो रैशनल नंबर्स के जो डेसिमल एक्सपेंशन होते हैं वो दो तरह के होते हैं. फर्स्ट इज टर्मिनेटिंग, where we get a remainder 0 after some time, and second is non-terminating, where we did not get a remainder 0 and in quotient we are getting a repetitive number after decimal. We do so by considering several examples. So let's take some examples. So here are 4 examples. First is 0.375. So to convert it into p by q form, first of all we divide it by 1000, that is 10 number of zeros equal to the number of digits after decimal. So 375 by 1000 is equal to 370 by 10 raised to power 3, which can be written as 3 into 5 raised to power 3, doing prime factorization of 375, divided by 2 raised to power 3 into 5 raised to power 3, which is equal to 3 by 2 raised to power 3. Similarly, 0.104 can be written as 13 by 5 raised to power 3, and 0.0875 can be written as 7 divided by 2 raised to power 4 into 5 raised to power 1, and 23.3408 can be written as 521 into 7 into 2 raised to power 2 divided by 5 raised to power 4. So students, यहाँ पे जो रेड कलर में आपको फ्रैक्शंस को दिखाया गया है, दैट इज 3 डिवाइडेड बाय 2 रेज़ टू पावर 3 एंड सो ऑन. आप सबके डिनोमिनेटर को ध्यान से देखिए. सबके डिनोमिनेटर में आप देख सकते हैं दे आर आइदर 2 रेज़ टू पावर समथिंग और 5 रेज़ टू पावर समथिंग, और प्रोडक्ट ऑफ 2 रेज़ टू पावर समथिंग इनटू 5 रेज़ टू पावर समथिंग. So now we have converted a real number whose decimal expansion terminates into a rational number of the form p by q, where p and q are co-primed and the prime factorization of the denominator, that is q, has only powers of 2 or 5 or both. So student, मैंने आपको अभी बताया था कि जो हमने पिछले एग्जांपल में देखा कि सभी डिनोमिनेटर की पावर आइदर 2 की है और 5 है और बोथ है. तो we should expect the denominator to look like this, since power of 10 only have 2 powers of 2 and 5, as 2 and 5 are prime factor of 10. Now we will prove a theorem. Let x be a rational number whose decimal expansion terminates. So then x can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are co-prime and the prime factorization of q is of the form 2 raised to power n and 5 raised to power m, where n m are non-negative integers. तो स्टूडेंट्स, प्रीवियस एग्जांपल में आपने क्लियरली देखा था कि हम डिनोमिनेटर को इस फॉर्म में ले आते हैं कि जहां वो 2 रेज़ टू पावर समथिंग हो या 5 रेज़ टू पावर समथिंग हो या दोनों की पावर something हो. So if it is 2 raised to power something, and so we can write it 2 raised to power n and 5 raised to power 0. So it is in the form of 2 raised to power n and m 5 raised to power m. Similarly, if it is only 5, so we can write 2 raised to power 0 into 5 raised to power m. So if a rational number whose decimal expansion terminates, so we can write in the form p by q, where q is in the form of 2 raised to power n and 5 raised to power m. Students, ये क्लियरली आपको याद भी रखना है और ये आपको आगे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने में भी यूजफुल होगा. अब हम इसका अदर वे राउंड देखते हैं कि इफ डिनोमिनेटर इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ 2 रेज़ टू पावर n and 5 raised to power n m, then the decimal is a terminating. So you will surely agree that any rational number of the form a by b, where b is power of 10, will have a terminating decimal expansion. Clearly students, आपको जब भी पता है कि हम कोई भी नंबर ऊपर इंटीजर लिखते हैं और उसके नीचे हम 10 रेज़ टू पावर कितनी भी पावर लिख रहे हैं, तो वी फाइंड दैट द नंबर इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ टर्मिनेटिंग डेसिमल नंबर. काफी इजी है, आप चेक भी कर सकते हैं. So it seems to make a sense to convert a rational number of the form p by q, where q is in the form of 2 raised to power n and 5 raised to power m, to equivalent rational number of the form a by b, where b is a power of 10. So we will do this by using some examples. So we will take examples. We will take the same example as previously. So let first 3 by 8. So 3 by 8 we can write as 3 into 2 raised to power 3 equal to 3 into 5 raised to power 3, 2 in की power 3 into 5 raised to power 3. Here we multiply and divide by 5 raised to power 3, which is equal to 375 divided by 10 raised to power 3 equal to 0.375. तो स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ पे हमें जो नंबर दिया गया वो 3 by 8 है. हमें इसको फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन में चेंज कर देना है, दैट इज 3 अपॉन 2 रेज टू पावर 3. हमें यहाँ पे डिनोमिनेटर को प्राइम फैक्टर में चेंज किया है, न्यूमरेटर को चेंज करने की जरूरत नहीं है. देन वी इट इज इक्वल टू 3 इंटू, अब हमें जो डिनोमिनेटर उसको फॉर्म में करना है 2 रेज टू पावर n इंटू 5 रेज टू पावर m, सच दैट so here we will multiply as 5 power is 0 here, so we will multiply 5 raised to power 3 into denominator as well as into numerator. Now question arises here, why we have multiplied by 5 raised to power 3. तो हमें 5 की उस पावर से मल्टीप्लाई करना है जो 2 की पावर हो, so that the answer is in the 10 raised to power. So as here 2 raised to power 3 है, तो हम 5 raised to power 3 से ही मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, so as in denominator we will get 10 raised to power 3. So we will multiply and divide by 5 raised to power 3 in numerator and denominator, which is equal to 375 by 10 raised to power 3, which is equal to 0.375. Similarly, for 13 by 125, we will multiply 2 raised to power 3 and divide 2 raised to power 3. We will get 104 divided by 10 raised to power 3, which is equal to 0.104. Similarly, we will do another example, 145 88 divided by 625. So we will do prime factorization of numerator and denominator. Normally there is no need to prime factorize numerator. We will do only if it is a factor of 2 and 5 also. So अगर स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ पे 2 और 5 भी उसके प्राइम फैक्टर्स हैं न्यूमरेटर के, तो उस केस में हम उसको ट्राई कर सकते हैं, अदरवाइज देयर इज नो रिक्वायरमेंट. सो we will write 5 to 1 into 7 into 2 raised to power 2 divided by 5 raised to power 4. So which is equal to 5 to 1 into 7 into 2 raised to power 6, as we multiply 2 raised to power 4 in numerator and denominator in both the cases. So we will get 23408 divided by 10 raised to power 4. So we will get the required answer. So from this we can conclude theorem 1.6 that let x is equal to p by q be a rational number such that the prime factorization of q is of the form 2 raised to power n and 5 raised to power m, where n, m are non-negative integers, then x has a decimal expansion which terminates. So ये previous theorem का बिल्कुल opposite है, या that is otherwise. So if denominator जो है आपका 2 raised to power n और 5 raised to power m की फॉर्म में होता है, then that rational number can be written in the decimal expansion form in which the expansion terminates. So students, we will look at rational numbers with non-terminating and recurring decimal expansion. That is the second form of rational numbers. So we will take an example of 1 by 7. Now notice that the denominator here, that is 7, is clearly not in the form of 2 raised to power n and 5 raised to power m, and nor we can convert it into this form, as 7 is already a prime number. So therefore from theorem 1.5 and 1.6 we can say that 1 by 7 will not have a terminating decimal expansion. So friends, हमने अपने previous theorem का use करते हुए यहाँ पे ये clearly justify कर दिया है कि 1 by 7 is not a rational number with a terminating decimal expansion. Now we can prove this by using a normal way of finding decimal expansion of a number. So first of all we will find a decimal expansion of 1 by 7. So now look at that. We will divide 10 by 7. So first we get a remainder 3, then 2, then again 6, 4, 5, 1, and after that we started with again the remainder 3. So we will not get a remainder 0 and remainder starts repeating. So we get the remainders 3, 2, 6, 4, 5, 1 and again the same block. clearly remainder is not terminating at 0. So we will have a block of digits, namely 42857 repeating in the quotient of 1 by 7, and clearly we see that the rational number 1 by 7 is a non-terminating and recurring decimal expansion. So from this example we will arrive at a theorem 1.7 which says that let x equal to p by q, where p and q are co-primes, be a rational number such that the prime factorization of q is not of the form 2 by n and 5 by m, where n, m are non-negative integers. Then we can say that x has a decimal expansion which is non-terminating and repeating. So clearly students, अगर जो डिनोमिनेटर है q वो 2 raised to power n into 5 raised to power m की फॉर्म में नहीं होता, then that rational number has a decimal expansion which is non-terminating and repeating. So thank you students. Here we end the first chapter of class 10th mathematics, real numbers. If you have any query, please write on in the comment column. I will come in next video to clarify your queries. Also please like, share and subscribe my channel by clicking the subscribe button below. So again, thank you students.